Today we're gonna talk about how to get yourself out of the burnout state. At least that's what I'm facing right now, and that's what I'm going through now. So hopefully this video would help you a little. If you're facing the same thing as me, that I used to at least 1 month ago, which was constantly being on my phone, scrolling 24/7, and I still do it sometimes, and I still try to get rid of this habit. Or you're facing any negative thoughts, or you are not social at all, or any other issue. I hope this would help you a little. So I will be yapping about my experience. Exactly 1 month ago, 1 month and 1 day ago, I started a challenge that is called Level Up 100, and it didn't have any certain plan. I didn't set up any certain goals. The only goal was to post daily, so kind of the report of the whole thing that's going on. And the second one of the main things was just to feel better. Back in 2022, I used to have a therapist, but I never finished my therapy due to lack of money because I'm a student and I used to work in a coffee shop and I had to pay around $200 per month, and my salary was around the same, so I could not physically afford it even if I would work 5 times per week, 9 hours per shift like I used to. Well, here the salaries are like this, I cannot do anything about it. Because I never finished this therapy, I never fully got rid of my burnout, and I was also diagnosed with depression. I still think that it's a little bit embarrassing to talk about it because nowadays people's problems seem to be way more harsh than my life was, and yet I got this disease. Do we call it a disease? I don't know. I got in this situation, let's call it like this. Currently I'm facing the same issue because I really feel terrible daily. I used to, until I started trying to get out of here myself. There are several things that really helped me during this journey of 32 days. Is going outside. The first and the main thing you should be doing is going outside, because contact with other people, even if you're not talking directly to them, but the feeling of you being in some society and the people around you will make you feel better than just sitting in your room and rotting in your bed. The thing number two is doing any kind of sports. At the beginning of the challenge, I used to do stretching, but for now, I decided to keep with the daytime walking daily, and which I'm gonna do after I record this video, because again, it's about being social and it's about moving. My daily count of steps will be here. It's not a lot, it's not even 10k or anything, but it's at least 30 minutes of being outside and just walking around, having no thoughts or maybe thinking about something certain. And this is way better than just scrolling TikTok for these 30 minutes for your mental health. The third thing I started doing is studying. I love to study, and my whole Instagram, would be here, is about studying and language learning. And I decided to focus on Chinese, and I'm trying to get HSK4 to get my second degree in China, probably in Beijing. And I would like to study fully in Chinese, and this is why I need HSK4 or a higher level, and hopefully I will reach that by the end of the next year. But the most important thing that helped me, this was the only thing that helped me at the beginning, is just to stop being too strict to yourself. I used to have this huge busy schedule, and I was feeling so overwhelmed with it. Once I got rid of everything literally except for my university and Chinese, I started feeling so much better. And for these 30 days, I was only focused on moving, going outside, and studying Chinese. That's it. I didn't do anything else. I completely slowed down, and I was never I never did it before this challenge since the middle school. No, not even middle school, since my childhood. I was extremely busy. I had so many hobbies. I used to do swimming, archery, jujitsu, dancing, doing some, how is it called? Making some bracelets, some things out of beads, knitting, crocheting, and so much more. And this is the first time I let myself relax. Can you imagine how much better I started to feel? For me, personally, some minimum stuff that I need to do daily is studying, and it's at least 3 hours per day, doing sports or hanging out, and doing some work on my content or just learning something by myself. And definitely it's not the same for everybody. If you think that it's too much for you right now, and this is the max that you do and you still feel overwhelmed, that's completely fine to do less than that. It's completely fine to just go outside for at least 1 hour and start with this. Or if we're talking about sports, just do a 5 minute workout, just 5 minutes from your bed, even. Better not, but even from your bed. You need to start with something that is less than you usually do. Another thing that helps a lot is documenting your journey. For me, it's posting everything on my Instagram. You don't have to do it. You can just do journaling. You can film yourself. You can even record yourself in the voice memos, which I also used to do. And it's my favorite app, probably. I have so many recordings in there. That's it. Also, I forgot about the most important thing, is sleeping well. I started to get 8 hours or 9 hours of sleep every day, and this is so good. This feels so good. And not just 8 hours, but I go to sleep at 10 and I wake up at 5 or 6. I don't set up an alarm because it's nearly summer and I don't need to wake up for my university anymore. I just wake up naturally, and I started like kind of tracking it for myself. And every day I wake up at 5 or 6 a.m. with no alarm, and it feels so good. I feel so refreshed. Another thing that could help you a lot is having a routine. And I'm not talking about like everyday plan that I study from 8 to 10, and not this. I'm talking about night routine and morning routine. Maybe starting a couple of new habits. So in the night, in the evening, before I go to sleep, I do the face massage. Probably I don't do it right because I still have problems with it. It's not what I wanted. It's not the result that I wanted. Another part of my routine is studying before bed. At least sweeping the flashcards or interviewing the characters. That's the least that I can do. If I'm really exhausted, then, well, that's the only thing that comes to my mind. I know these sound very simple and very cliche, but these things do help. Also, the thing that obviously helps is staying hydrated and eating well, but as you can judge by my skin, I'm not doing that always. I started clean eating, but I still am tempted to eat sweets and not very healthy food. But again, I'm not strict to myself. I'm not too harsh on myself, and I allow myself to mix it up. And over time, I will quit doing this completely. Generally, this challenge really helped me a lot. Even if I don't have strict rules, that's probably the best thing that could ever happen to me. Because all the challenges that I've tried before, I have totally, completely failed, which was 75 medium. I didn't even last 2 days. 2 days. And with this, I still managed to keep up till the day 33, which is 1/3 of the challenge. Hopefully it will get better by the end, and I will track results and I will share it with you, obviously. Why did I even get therapy in 2022? I mostly it was because I was feeling stressed. I moved out of my parents' house to a different city where I had literally no one except for my ex-boyfriend that I broke up with 1 year after that. and I was completely alone. It was a teenagehood relationship, which was toxic, obviously. Like it could be any other thing. And my main problem was that I was constantly stressed. I was constantly thinking, oh, where's my light? Hey, did you uncharge? Hey, no. I don't know for how long it has been missing. Okay, okay. It's back at least. Um, what was I saying? Toxic relationship, yeah. I could not leave this relationship and I was so stressed. We were arguing all the time. I was thinking only about this thing. I had to think about my university, but I was thinking about the guy. I was thinking that, oh, probably that's fine. No, that was not, because I look like this and I was probably 42, 43 kilograms max. My therapist helped me to get out of this relationship and beat this terrible state that I was in. Probably that's the best thing she did to me. That's why I got into therapy at all. I hope any of my experience would help you. And I don't know how often I would post on YouTube and if I would even do that, but I really think that it would help. And I really got inspired by one person that I started talking on Instagram not so long ago. This is his channel, this is his Instagram, and I watched a couple of his videos and it's just so chill. I want to do the same. Maybe you have any questions, or maybe you follow me on Instagram and you have questions from there, or maybe you have any topics that you want me to discuss. Comments are open for you and you can do it anytime.